I'm Coach Johnson, Trinity University, Washington, D.C., and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT. Heard it say go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. Real people, real stories, and real conversations. Right here today, we got a special one for you, coming straight out of Trinity University. One more again, DC. We showing y'all some love because y'all showing us some love. We giving back. We back to the DMV with Coach 𝐤𝐤𝐬 in the building. This is his first full year at Trinity University, and we are expecting some big things out of this young man, and we are going to tell you all about it today. Coach Johnson, how you feeling today?
What's going on? What's going on? Thank you guys for having me. I definitely appreciate it, man.
Now, Kevin, can we sound the siren? Yes, nomination video. Shout out to Coach Peay for throwing us another banger. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time watching the show, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my co-host, my colleague, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
Like I said in the last show, man, we got to send Coach Peay some money, a gift card,
some royalty checks.
Good grief.
Some royalties, some affiliate checks
Coach
coming
Peay, don't sue us. We're going to take care of it because we got it.
We love you, Coach Peay. Check this out. If this is your first time Trinity University or anybody out there watching this show, first and foremost, Kevin and I want to say thank you for checking us out. We know there's 1,000 sports podcasts. We are more than just a sports show, but we appreciate you coming and checking us out. A lot of work goes into the production quality and getting these amazing guests. So we need to ask you one small favor. It won't cost you a penny. On the count of three, in Sports Life Talk tradition, we want to welcome all of our new members of the family by smashing that subscribe button. Coach Johnson, can your people do that? Can they lock in with us? Can they go 10 toes down for some fellas out of the DFW area?
For sure, man. We'll see what we can do for you. I like the energy on the start, man. I wasn't expecting this. I'm excited to be here.
Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Welcome to the SLT family. If you did just smash that subscribe button, we got over 180 episodes of amazing guests, just like we have here today. Actors, content creators, head coaches, NFL players. I mean, the gamut, Olympians. This thing is bananas. This thing is nuts. So buckle up because we got another one coming for you. All right, Coach Johnson, this is a tough question. You only got 5 seconds left in the game. You're down by 2 points. What's your set? What are we running? What are we running today, Coach?
We go in a high pick and roll, high screen.
All right.
And let my best player make a decision, man. We're going to live and die with it.
We're going to live and die. And guess what? Now it's time to live, Coach. Welcome to the Sports Life Talk initiation.
All right, Coach. Initiate you into the SLT family. You got to give us your top 5 music artists.
We're going to go Big J. 𝐥𝐤𝐬 is like my favorite right now. Drizzy and Kendrick.
B. Jones. Solid top 5. Respectable
Epic.
top 5.
Epic.
No argument, no debates.
I can't call you out at all.
And that's good because you like to talk, so I'm glad that you can't call him out. That's not good.
I guess, this is why I'm giving him some respect because he started off on the East Coast. He said Big and J. I was like, he probably finna drop some Rakim. I thought he was finna go Nas. I thought he was finna go all East Coast. And then he came back West Coast with Kendrick. And he went a little bit to North Cackalack with 𝐥𝐤𝐬. So shout out to the top 5. That's a banger list.
Yeah. Respect. All right, so who are some of your favorite sports teams?
I'm a huge Sixer fan, man. I grew up an Iverson fan. live and die. You know what I mean? Like I used to have the braids, the cornrows back, man. Huge
Who
Iverson
didn't?
fan.
Who didn't? Iverson raised the whole generation with cornrows.
So still a Sixer fan to this day. And football wise, man, I love rocking with the black quarterbacks. My pops is a huge Steeler fan. But you know, I try to rock with everybody black, all black everything. So I'm rocking with
Wale. Okay.
Even though it's looking a little spooky for him right now, man, I do like Watson. I like the new Kyle Murray.
What about that black and gold down there on the bayou, though? It's a black quarterback in New Orleans, finally.
You just had to get it. Huh? Nobody likes Jameis Winston. All right, so let me ask you this.
This boy, he'll be on hate.
You're a Philly fan, so have you watched that movie Hustle with Adam Sandler?
Yes. What he's with the
No, we're not gonna spoil it, B. Jones.
Okay, I'm watching it today.
Go watch that.
Garnett. Garnett is in it, right?
No. This is the one that came out on Netflix.
That's Uncut Gems. That's Uncut Gems with Garnett.
Okay.
This
So
is
I haven't
one,
seen
bro.
Hustle.
It's on Netflix. Go check it out. There's Adam Sandler. He's married to Queen Latifah, and it's about basketball. So please go check that out.
Okay.
Netflix, we'll take that check, please.
Yeah, pretty much.
For that plug.
Give us something. All right. So who's your favorite superhero and why?
I don't know if y'all remember Static Shock.
Oh,
I've heard of that one.
No, you know what? I just knew he was going to say T'Challa. I just knew he was going to go Black Panther.
Black Panther. I was definitely on the fence with the Black Panther energy. But
shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Kevin because Kevin, you was one telling me about Static Shock about a year ago. You was talking about Static Shock.
Yeah, they're supposed to be doing a movie.
That's right.
Michael B. Jordan is supposed to be producing it. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like I like Static Shock, man. Like he used to fly around on like this board. You know what I mean? He had the shades and he was like electricity. Like he was like shocking people. But yeah, like that was like my favorite superhero, you know, growing up. Like it was like the only black superhero I knew of even. Like I didn't even know Black Panther even existed. You know what I mean? Like Static Shock was the cartoon that I knew.
All right, B. Jones, before he gives us his theme song, can you give me 3 dings on that, man? The first static. There we go. All right, Coach, since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Man, I'm still having trouble coming up with a theme song. I do like I don't know if y'all know like Jay-Z Rock Boys.
Rock Boys in the building tonight.
Hey, what a feeling I'm feeling life. You ain't even gotta bring it. You know what I mean?
I like that track too.
Yeah, Drinks is on the house. Yeah, so I would like that would be like my theme. So I like the horns in the beginning.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, that song just feel like you about to like you almost like you got a martini in your hand. Everybody got cigars. That song just got that mobster vibe. Like we about to make moves on y'all, fam. We about to do some things.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. So on behalf of the SLT Nation, we want to introduce you to our family. B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Coach, I ain't gonna lie, Coach. I gotta say this. Kevin is gonna get mad at me. Hopefully it makes it to the final production. But when I saw that purple and gold tigers on your chest, now I want you to know that something moved in me, Coach. I said, "Oh my God, we got somebody from LSU coming on this show." Hey, when I tell you, I got hype. I said, this is just Trinity. No, I'll just messing with you, girl. Hey, welcome to the show, Coach Johnson. Hey, man, let's start this thing from the beginning because when I start thinking about the Mecca of basketball, it's like New York is the Mecca. Everything, hip hop, basketball, but more than anything, I was exposed to Carmelo Anthony making that incredible run up there with Jim Boeheim. So I just know Syracuse has to be buzzing when it comes to the hoop scene. Tell us what it was like coming up out of Syracuse, man.
Yeah, so I feel like Syracuse is almost forgotten, right? Like I think there's a lot of ballers there. There's a lot of boys who can go, a lot of girls who can play, you know, as well, which is kind of how I got into girls basketball. But it's not New York City. And I think that's why it kind of gets like forgotten about, you know what I mean? Because we're about 4 hours outside the city. So when people think basketball, they instantly think New York. You think like the Bronx, you know what I mean? Syracuse is like a small town. There's nothing there. It's not much there outside the university. But Jim Boeheim has been making noise for a long time. As you know, Carmelo Anthony was there like every year. At one point, they had like top 10 draft picks. Johnny Flynn was like, we were the same year. Like he came out, he's from Buffalo, upstate New York. Paul Harris, upstate New York. I don't know if y'all heard of Wes Johnson was a transfer.
Wes Johnson? Yeah, I heard of Wes.
Syracuse went, you know, everybody knows Melo. Hakeem Ward went to Syracuse. Like Syracuse had like every year, it was like bang, 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 bang. So like they definitely have ballers. The girls program was actually just picking up when I got there with Coach Q. He's not there anymore at Syracuse. But Coach Q brought in like a huge freshman recruitment class. And ever since then, like the girls have been getting better and better and better and better every year. And now they forgot her name. Now I'm drawing a blank. But there was a girl who was getting recruited by UConn. And was like, look, like you come here, you probably not going to play, but Syracuse is on the rise. So that was kind of like a huge article in the paper coming up, like Syracuse is now getting UConn quality recruits. And that was like they had made the tournament that year. Like that was the come out party for the girls team, but the men's have been balling for a minute. And every kid grows up and wants to be like a NBA player at Syracuse. Yep. I don't know if y'all remember Billy Edelin. He was like a big. I
don't know that name.
Billy Edelin was like the star point guard at Syracuse with Melo. Actually, he was there with Melo, along with McNamara.
All right, so we know you took an unorthodox path to become a head coach, right? But when did having a passion for women's basketball, when did, wanting to be on the sideline, game in and game out, and wanting to be in the gym and in the office talking and working with these young ladies, being a mentor day in and day out, when did that become a true passion for you, Coach?
So I feel like I would definitely say like we're working with Randy and kind of seeing those girls like, all right, like I can definitely do this. Then I moved to DC and oddly I started coaching, I started coaching middle school. That team went on a crazy run. KIPP has like these tournaments that includes every KIPP school, or every KIPP school pays to go, actually, like up and down the East Coast. So you had Jersey, New York, DC, North Carolina, Philly. There was another one like right off of like Landon area, Boston. Like all of them went to New York for this huge tournament. And we won it. So my middle school team had won the it was like the Northeast championship team. Like we came home with the trophy, and I was like, all right, like we about to go head first in this coaching thing. And then from there, like I actually got I got connected with a friend of mine up at Bishop McNamara High School, which is another. We were just kind of talking about that offline, but the WCAC, I believe is like the top conference in the country. I don't think there's nothing touching this anywhere. But I was hired as the assistant for the boys again. You know what I mean? And as I was working, I applied to get back to girls at Trinity. I was like, we about to make this college wave, and we're going back to girls basketball. So I got there, I applied, and I didn't get the job actually. And then I ended up meeting with the head coach who was hired as the head coach there. I emailed her and was like, hey, I live in the area. I just want to get on. Like I'm open to learning whatever it is. Like, just allow me to work with you. You know what I mean? Like I'll volunteer. I'll do whatever. So she was like, cool. You know what I mean? Come on. I'll bring you on. I'll work with you. I sent her my resume. She was like, cool. And I started working out with girls in the summertime. And she had a couple recruits come in. I was working with them twice a week in the summer. But I was still teaching. And the KIPP day ends at 5:00. You know what I mean? It ends much later. And so once the season started, I'm talking to the head coach like, look, I don't get out of work until 5. Can we push the practice time back so that I can be here? And she was like, actually, don't worry about it. Like, nah, we good on you. We good on you working out with these girls. Like, you can't make practice, like you off. And kind of like fired me, like, because I couldn't get to practice on time. So I was like, all right. So I come back to KIPP. I'm talking to my principal. Like, yo, like, they're not gonna let me coach up here unless I get out of work at 4:00. Like, what can we do? He was like, yo, this your priority. Like, your priority is teaching. Like, this pays your bills, essentially. So I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna have to quit.
No, so, you quit your day job?
I quit my day job. Like, yo, like I'm like we all in. So when we talk about the passion for this coaching thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm quitting my day job and we going here. Like this is my focus. Like this is gonna be my full-time job in the future. Whether it is or not right now, I don't know. But I'm gonna work this basketball thing till the wheels fall off. So I quit my day job. And I ended up landing a job in PG County as a teacher, and they got to work at 2:45 or 2:25.
Right.
So I got a new teaching job where I'm out of work earlier, And I'm like, all right, like if another coaching opportunity comes, I'm gonna be ready. Like I'm not gonna have a reason why I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like if something else hits, I'm gonna be ready. And so what happened is that coach actually at Trinity quit or had some issues for whatever reason. She left mid-season. The AD called me back in Thanksgiving. The AD called me back Thanksgiving. It was like, yo, this job, if you want it, it's yours. Like nobody else is here. Like you was the assistant beforehand. If you want this job, it's yours. And I was like, cool. Like I quit my job. Like I'm out of working time. Like my hours are set. Like I'm ready. Put me in the game. And so like that was kind of like I said, I was hired midway through that first season. So
how did y'all finish? How did y'all finish out?
Yo, we finished terribly, man. Like we're not even gonna bring that up. So like the school I'm at like hadn't won a game in 3 years. So including my first year there,
that's why she quit. She couldn't win no games. But like Rihanna told her, you look so dumb right now. All right, coach. But I want to touch on something though, real quick, because I know we're running out of time here. Now, you offline, we was talking a little bit about the Meccas and all that stuff. And I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. If y'all ain't caught it, I'm Louisiana, right? And I just personally, I don't think there's no better sports scene. It might not be 100% about basketball, but down here in the DFW area, sports in general is just bananas. Prep sports is probably the most competitive I've ever seen. But you were like calling me to task. You were like, nah, B. Jones, what we doing up here in Baltimore, Maryland, and what they doing in the DMV area is wicked. It's fierce. It is ferocious. So tell us a little bit about that sports scene up there, man, and the competition that you and your Trinity girls going against.
So at the high school level, the competition I think is second to none. At the college level, we're working on it. Like I said, we're currently in a rebuilding stage. I got 3 wins last year, so you know what I mean. We're looking to double down on that this year. I had 6 freshmen come in last year. I'm looking to get another 4 or 5 this year, give or take. And I'm looking to make in 2 years, I'm looking to make like a tournament run. Like we in the NCAA tournament, we making a run.
I like that.
Like we here. But the high school scene here in DC it's the best basketball I think I've ever seen, period. Like you got DeMatha, you got St. John's,
yes.
You got Gonzaga,
yes.
You got Paul Six, you have
And what's crazy is all of those schools are powerhouses in football too, and in soccer, and in baseball. I mean, I'm talking about you see Division I athletes coming out of all of those programs in every sport.
Yes. Like, and even like year after year, you look at the charts. Like these are like the DeMatha every year is like top 5 in the country. You know what I'm saying? Gonzaga is like top 20 in the country. These aren't just like regular teams that I'm calling good. Like ESPN said, you know what I mean? We got 10 kids on our top 100 list out of these schools. Yeah,
it was a girls program. I don't know why I can't think of that girls program, but they were number 1 in the country out of the DMV.
New Hope, but they're not in the WCAC. New Hope is like an independent entity and it's all.
Okay.
But that coach, Sam Caldwell, is awesome. Like he's giving me a couple books to read, actually. Like this is how you improve your coaching style. But when I tell you like the talent that I've seen here is second to none. Like I don't know if
So let's talk about that talent, because it sounds like to me, being in that area, you kind of got a nice little kitty, you know, a nice little pot of talent that you could go out. So I know being at a smaller school and trying to build something up, it's a lot of resources, a lot of time and energy you have to go into the recruiting process. What has that been like for you so far? How's that transition carrying those multiple hats, right? You almost do everything. You're your own dobo, you're your own head coach, and you're doing all your recruiting, man. So how difficult has that process been for you?
It gets tricky, and that's why I thank God about this COVID. COVID helped me like put all that together, like mentally, right? Like, how do you recruit? How do you go get girls? What do you got to talk to their parents? What are you going to do? Like that kind of gave me a year to figure out what's what. Because had I gone straight, like I said, I went 0-15. The team went 0-19. I went 0-15 that first year there, and then COVID hit. I didn't bring in no girls. Like I didn't have any. I brought in no girls that COVID year, and then now we come out of COVID, and I got 6 freshmen. You know what I mean? But had I been able to, like, only thing I knew was basketball. You know what I mean? Like I can coach basketball, but I don't know how to go get talent.
You know, recruit. That's a total different skill. It's a total different skill. Yep.
So like, it took me a year to learn that skill to now come back and be like, all right, like, because honestly, I should have 2 recruitment classes in at this point. Only got 1. You know what I'm saying? So I should have 2. Only got 1. So it definitely like gave me a year to start meeting people, lock in, and really start to develop what I have and tap into the talent I see here.
Man, that's crazy. Well, KT, what you got, man?
Well, you just said you were learning. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Relationships, man. Everything is built on a relationship. And I think that I learned that in the classroom and just never brought it, full circle to basketball. But now that I'm head first in basketball, like everything is who you know. Everything is built on who trusts you, who thinks that you are a good person, not so much like X and O guy. Like we got a million people that know X and O's. But if we don't trust you as a person, I'm not sending my girls to you. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And that is kind of like in my mind, I'm like, I know basketball. Like, how could you not bring your kid to me? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm excited. I'm going to take care of your people. Just trust me, right?
Just trust me, yeah. But once you start to build that trust, man, like and even still, like girls will work twice as hard if they trust you on the floor, if they think you know. Whereas boys, I feel like always kind of running off that athleticism. You know what I mean? Girls feel like, I don't like you. I ain't doing it. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that has been like a slight learning curve as well. You know what I mean? Making sure that I do have relationships with the families, I have relationships with the girls. They all trust and believe in what we're doing. Like we all got a common goal here.
Man, Kevin, I got one. Did you see the young lady dunk in the WNBA game the other night?
Yes.
Man, how crazy is that, dude? So me and Kevin, we debated on our show Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Check us out. All you got to do is smash that subscribe button and that bell. You'll be notified. But we had one of the debates. I recommended them taking the goals down to 8.5, 9. 9 to be good. Just so we can start seeing the alley-oop stuff. But we got our 4th woman in history to yoke. You think that's we're gonna get a new batch of just athletic freaks that just start coming through from the female level? We start seeing the dunks and stuff here over the next 5-10 years?
Man, I got a theory on that.
Okay, let's hear it.
I got like a slight theory that I just don't believe our most athletic girls are playing basketball right now. Like the way you have your most athletic boys playing basketball, your most athletic boys are playing football. I think our most athletic girls are running track. Our most athletic girls are playing volleyball. Our most athletic girls are just playing softball. They're playing other sports, right? Like they feel like basketball is like the men's thing. But I think that's slowly shifting. So once you start to see like the athletic girls jump into basketball, it's going to get spooky. Like it's going to get crazy. Like we don't need to move the rim at all. Just give it another couple years.
Dude, it's funny you say that because we've had quite a few volleyball players on this thing. And if you go watch volleyball footage, them girls are rising. They are rising high. Yeah. And they are hitting that ball. And they 6'3". They 6'4". Yeah. They 6'2". Yeah. These are some tall young ladies that are playing volleyball out there. And this is what they do professionally.
Yes, they athletic. Of course, this girl can for sure dunk a basketball. Like, I don't even think that's a question. She can dunk a basketball. Like, 10 feet ain't the problem.
Nah.
She just don't like basketball. I don't like basketball, but I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so as soon as you start to see, like, your 6'4" girl saying, like, I want to hoop, now you're going to see, like, the between the legs, behind the back, LeBron jamming on them. Just give it a little more time.
Yeah, so B. Jones, once again, somebody else has shot that idea down, so appreciate that, Coach.
It was for fun. Kevin, it's entertainment, dog.
It is. I'm entertained, B. Jones.
Lighten up, Francis. Well, you know what? I'm about to entertain something for you. What other questions you got, Kevin? What other questions you got?
No. Let's go to championship rounds.
No, because when you start talking like that, you start talking tough. Coach Johnson, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we turn on each other, and now you officially calling all the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
I haven't.
All right, so the rules are very simple. We will both present to you an option. You select one of those options. Whichever one is most applicable to you, that host will gain a point. The first host to get 2 points will win this episode of Championship Rounds. And these are going to be, pretty difficult decisions you got to make here. So, Kevin, who won the last game? I can't remember.
Whenever you say that, I think you already know the answer. So let's go.
Yeah, I already know the answer. But I want you to tell. I want you to tell America who won the last game, because I don't remember.
Yeah, hold your breath then.
All right, here we go. Round number 1.
You won, dude.
No, I didn't. You won.
Yes, you did with Coach Ham. I didn't win that one.
All right, I did win. Here we go. Round number 1. Coach Johnson, would you rather have an award named after you, or an award for someone who maybe didn't come up as an athlete but made it to the coaching ranks and have success, like an Eric Spoelstra type person, but that's the Coach Johnson award? Or
would you rather have a shoe made by Nike named after you?
Give me the Nike shoe. Give me the Nike shoe. Give me. Let the checks clear.
that's a purely money motivated decision. Legacy don't pay the bills right now, man. I gotta keep these lights on. AT&T called me yesterday. All right, round number 2.
You get the right Nikes too, B. Jones. That's always a plus. All right, so round 2. Would you rather win your conference title 5 years in a row with a shot to make it to the tourney, or
you get that one chance? You in the championship game, your team had that special season, y'all went through the playoffs, I'm putting you in the locker room before the championship game, and you don't know whether you win, lose, or draw, but you got a squad in front of you and you ready for war?
Give me the championship run, man. Give me the championship run. Like, man, do you want to be James Harden or Jordan? Like, I don't know. You know? You want Chris Paul, or you want it to win?
Ooh, that Chris Paul, man, that's a rough.
They got the worst luck ever in
that basketball. Is a rough one, man. God, and I actually like CP3, man. All right, last round. Woo. Coach Johnson, you didn't do yourself no favors. All right, here we go. Would you rather host a YouTube basketball pickup series where you interview athletes, professional athletes, playing ball in the gyms that they grew up in, or
host your own cooking show where athletes and celebrities share their favorite places to eat in their hometowns?
Give me the podcast with the basketball players where we here.
Yeah, DC. I love DC, baby. We come out here every time and we show up and we show out. This is what we do when we come to DC, baby. We bring belts. We bring belts back.
Remind me, as soon as this show is over, I need to talk to Coach Peay. She looked at
It's staying here too. It's staying here for a whole nother week. Y'all going to watch the next episode to be released in 3 days. To see me released.
Come on, man. We gonna hear you the whole time. Come on, man.
All right, Coach Johnson. The title of the show is called "You Got Next." We know you got some history to make. You've already kind of told us, hey, you got some plans. 2 years, 3 years. We finna make a playoff run. But what does the future hold for you, Coach Johnson?
I'm hoping it holds. You know, like you said, like a playoff run, man. I really love to be at a HBCU at the end of my career. Yeah, I mean, I got visions set on, you know, having an HBCU in the Final Four. Like that'd be like we making history. We making history. I thought West Coast was going to do it this year, actually. You know what I mean? I thought they were definitely like that caliber of team. Jackson State.
State.
Those girls were killers this year, man.
It's funny. It's funny how the world just comes circling around. So I want y'all who watching this. We actually had Coach Tamika Reed on the show. She talked about Jackson State. They got a program that's unlike anything. Everybody talk about Dion, but what they doing in women's basketball is crazy. She was on ESPN and all other kind of publications as one of the top coming up coaches in America. But guess who put them out the tournament?
LSU, wasn't it?
They should have beat LSU.
And they should have beat. They should have beat. They should have
got my Bayou Bengals. Man, y'all know how crazy that would have been if Coach Reed would have beat Coach Mulkey.
Oh man,
Coach Kim Mulkey. Oh man, that would have been crazy.
Hey, we needed that win for the HBCUs.
I between y'all, I was rooting for Jackson State. I love my LSU, but when Coach Reed had rocked with the show. Now when Kim Mulkey come on the show, it'll be different.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm just waiting for one to break it. You know what I mean? And I would love it. I feel like being here in DC. Like Howard is right here, man. Coppin is here. Morgan is here. There's so many HBCUs right in this 2-hour radius. I just need one. You give me one, and I'm a run the tables on it for sure.
And shout out to Coach Wilson too at Howard. See, this is coming full circle, B. Jones. You're not lying.
We're growing, man. We're doing good work. Y'all come rock with us. Tap in with us.
It's in a game, man. We take this serious. Please. Holler at us. All right, Coach. So you got any shout outs you want to give?
Huge shout out to my family, my parents, man. Trinity University, up and coming recruits. You know, everybody who's rocking with me. from day one, who saw the journey, man, who saw me get hired and fired all in the same 6 months. Like, we here.
Yeah, that story is crazy.
To Peay for putting me on. I appreciate you guys, bringing me here. I look forward to hopefully coming back with a new set of goals, ambitions at a new position, doing new things.
Yeah, we got
to get you back, man. We definitely got to get you back.
Special out to the next season. All right, Coach. So this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with KT and B Jones. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach Johnson, who are you giving your game ball to?
There's actually a frat brother of mine, 𝐤𝐸 Murkison, who played football at Syracuse. He went from Syracuse. He got cut by the Cardinals, and now he's getting his PhD. He's the associate athletic director over at Boston now. So like his story is really cool. You know what I mean? Like he definitely would love to get on it and tell his story. I'll reach out to him.
What's his name again?
𝐤𝐸 Murkison.
𝐤𝐸 Murkison, you are on the clock. Coach Johnson, brother, your ride is about to be even more crazy. You're about to accomplish some things, and you got two new brothers that are rocking with you along this journey. Keep your head up, keep that vision, keep that focus, and keep that energy, because Coach Johnson, you got next. Sports Life Talk Nation. Oops, we did it again. Another banger. We told y'all, man, y'all better stop playing with us and start praying with us. I'm telling you, we doing big things, and we about to keep on riding. And guess what? You can ride with us if you want to. All you got to do is smash that subscribe button, and please share this content with somebody. Somebody out there need to hear this story. There's guys out there that's scared to coaching girls, and there's guys out there who want to coach. They need to hear stories of how to get in this game and what the work ethics take out, and even the objections. So listen, keep rocking with us. Show us some love. Share this thing, like it. Leave us some comments below. Kevin and I, we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. It's not just another sports show. It is Sports Life Talk. We talk about relationships, pop culture, anything you could think of. We probably going to talk about that Hustle movie this weekend, huh, Kevin? We're going to break it down.
I'm talking about it, that's for sure.
All right, man. Well, look, check this out. Lock in with us Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream on YouTube and Twitter. Smash the like button, and you're going to get that custom invite. And also, slide in our DMs. You know what? If there are 5 people out there that you know that you think, share their IG at Sports Life Talk with them, tag their names in, slide in our DMs, give us your shirt size and address, and we're going to shoot you over a custom Sports Life Talk tee. You can even get that purple and gold edition with the Mouth of the South logo on it. All right, KT, what you got, man? You rolling your eyes, you know what I'm saying, in front of company, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't act like that when guests in the building, Kevin, but you know what? I'm going to let you close it out, big bro.
Well, he family though, right? So I can act the way I want to, right?
Yeah, family.
All right. So, Coach, you mentioned you were in a frat.
Yes, I'm a Sigma.
Uh-oh.
Okay, all right. So you want to give some shout to your Sigma brothers, man?
Yeah, we can give a shout out to the Blue 5. You know, like the brother I was telling you about, like definitely he's a Sigma too. So yeah, we definitely shout out to the blue and white, the royal blue and the purest of whites. 407 Ace Online Theta Xi chapter. You know what I mean? We as real as it gets out here.
That's about as real as it gets, man. I love that. Shout out to what you call the Blue 5. But shout out to all my Blue 5 brothers, man. Y'all keep doing it big. Y'all got a good one below me. Y'all got a good one. So check this out. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better, fam. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking sports. Sports Life talking this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sports Life talking this.